Welcome to another video. This will be regarding Tripo. So we see over here that they release a new version for the Smart Mesh. This will be P 2.0, and we have over here two trials. Now, the first case study will be the following bicycle saddle. This will be a single perspective image. And as you can see over here for the topology, we now have the possibility to go for quads. Now, regarding the poly count, we can go between 500 and 25,000 over here, as you can see. In this case, I will just go with something simpler because I want to see how well that symmetry will be maintained. So I'm actually going to go with the minimum value in this case, which will be 500. So I'm going to hit generate, and we're going to have that model now processed. I also want to use this for a multi-image, and in this case, I'm going to use the Meccano wheel. I have over here the views. So let's go ahead and add those over here. So this will be the back, this will be the left, this will be the right. Actually, this will be the back, that was the front. And in this case, regarding a topology, I will enable this to a little bit higher poly count. I'm gonna go over here with 1000 in this case. And as we can see over here, we see that multi-view support is coming soon. So we can't actually use multi-image in this case. Okay, then I'm just going to use the perspective view in this case with a poly count of 1000 in this case. So I'm going to hit generate, and let's see how those meshes will be created. I see over here that this one is being processed, but the previous one with the bicycle saddle, I think I didn't hit generate for that because I don't have it over here. And we do have the model will look like this. So we see over here that since the complexity of the model is quite high, with a cap of only 1000, it doesn't actually have enough geometry to make this pattern over here symmetrical. So I'm just gonna increase this. I'm gonna go with 5000 in this case, and I'm gonna hit generate. I'm gonna use the second one of the trial over here on the same Meccano way because I'm really curious if the geometry distribution will be better like this. We see the speed is pretty good, but again, I'm really curious about that radial symmetry if you're gonna have that within the model. Now we see that we can also generate additional models. This will be 65 credits in this case. And we see that the radial array will look like this. We already see that this is not perfectly symmetrical. We have over here some weird deformation on some of the rollers. Let's just swap that with one of the bicycle saddles. So I should have over here a folder entitled bicycle saddle, which is this one. And I'm going to use the right perspective. And I'm going to have this set to a lower amount. Let's see, as following. Now we do have the mesh being generated. I'm not that happy with the overall results for that radial pattern, but keep in mind that that is not a simple model. So this is why I also wanted to use the bicycle saddle. And we're going to see over here that the symmetry over here will be better. Now I'm just going to load this within Fusion. We do see over here that we have some topological problems. We have over here the following vertex that will be connected to quite a lot of points. But I'm just going to go ahead and I will export this. And I have the model over here exported. So let's just get that up and running within Fusion, which will be this one. I'm going to go within freeform and I will insert this as a T-spline. I'm going to insert that from my computer and we have it over here. We can already see over here that we have a warning that there are many creases, informations, or some lost elements over here. And this will be the model. If I will go directly with the repair body for this one, we're gonna see that this will have many problems. For example, that star over there, I'm gonna go for auto repair in this case. We're gonna see how many of those fusion will manage to clear. We still have that vertex over there, which is problematic. If I'm gonna go with symmetry, mirror, and I'm gonna say that that face will be mirrored to this one, we're gonna see that fusion is not actually being able to define the mirror. This is due to the fact that the underside of the bicycle saddle is not well defined. If I'm just gonna go ahead and I will delete many elements and only keep those over here on the top, most likely they will have the following symmetry. So let's see over here some selections. I should be able to select over here loops, but for some reason Fusion doesn't see those. I think it has to do with the model type over here. Selection tools, by size, by boundary. Selection priorities. It's not that easy to select those, but I'm just gonna do the following because I'm really curious if we do have symmetry within a certain area. So I just select those faces. I can already see that there's no symmetry over here, so we see over here we have the following problem. I'm just gonna go with a selection a little bit lower than that. I'm just selecting those faces. And those over here, I'm just gonna slightly rotate the camera. I can already see over here that this is again a problem. I'm just gonna go a section even lower. Not sure exactly why I can't just select the first and the last, but yeah, we have the following selection over here. I'm just gonna further extend this. And we have over here the additional body. Now, if I will hide those, I'm really curious if I can enable over here mirror. So I want that one to be mirrored with this one. In this case, we're going to see that the mirror will be added as following. If I'm going to just insert over here an edge, we're going to see that it will be added on that side. I'm just going to insert one over here on the middle, minus 0.5. And I'm going to do the same over here as well. We see over here that minus 0.5 will actually be over there, so this will be actually minus 1 to match that. So we have another problem over here within the mesh. And now if I'm going to mirror those, we're going to see that that section will be mirrored. But again, the mesh is not perfect mirror, so I will need to split this in two and then work with it. Now, as you can see, if I will select that, I have the possibility to modify the shape, and we do have that symmetry embedded over here. So overall, we see the initial shape, the one that was converted, but yeah, this is the current output. It's not that great. I was expecting the geometry to be much more symmetrical. But we see over here that only that section of this bicycle saddle can be used within computer-aided design workflows. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Let me know in the comment section what is your opinion regarding this. Do you think that smart topology, now that it can output quads, will be a lot better to be used within various computer-aided design workflows? Because that was, in my opinion, the main problem, and I was really hyped by the fact that Tripo finally decided to release this model. As you can see, this is just a preview, just a beta. It works, but it does have some problems that I'm sure will be fixed as we're gonna progress with this generative AI. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this kind of content. You're gonna find my 3D generative AI playlist over here on the left. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. You're going to find the button on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.